Now, to continue the story, in 1992, Babri Masjid was demolished. When the masjid was demolished, from the walls of the masjid, an inscription 5 feet by 2 feet fell to the ground. We call this inscription the Vishnu Hari Inscription. This inscription, it was giving the history of the temple. So, the Allahabad High Court asked the epigraphy department of ASI to decipher this inscription and present its reading of the inscription to the court. So, this inscription was deciphered by K.V. Ramesh, who was the chief epigraphist of the Archaeological Survey of India. He provided the court with the reading of that inscription verse wise. That reading was accepted by the Allahabad High Court and is now the official reading of this Vishnu Hari inscription. This Vishnu Hari inscription tells us that the temple was built by this king at this date and gives all the details. So, one would imagine that when this inscription is there, now all the dispute on Ayodhya should be over, because the left historians have been saying that Babri Masjid was built on vacant land. Now, an inscription has come from the walls of the Babri Masjid. But this was not enough for the left historians, and they mounted a campaign against this Vishnu Hari inscription. They said that this Vishnu Hari inscription did not fall from Babri Masjid. It was planted there at the time of demolition. Now, it is very difficult to understand how an inscription could have been planted there when there were thousands and lakhs of people at that site, and when the media, national and international, was there in full force. It was a big inscription. But they said this has been planted from outside. Then the question was asked, where has it come from? So, Professor Irfan Habib, he said that this inscription came from a private collection. But we have no record of anyone having such a big inscription. Then 3-4 years later, he changed his line and he said that this inscription was actually stolen from Lucknow Museum and it was planted over there. So, till now, we could not, let me finish, till now, we could not refute Irfan Habib. We could say that the inscription has fallen, but none of us had seen the inscription that he said was stolen from Lucknow Museum. Now, the inscription that he said was stolen from Lucknow Museum is called the Treta Ka Thakur inscription. There was another temple in Ayodhya which was destroyed by Aurangzeb, which was called the Treta Ka Thakur temple. That temple also had an inscription which was recovered by the British and kept first in Faizabad Museum and later sent to Lucknow Museum. Now, last year, there is a gentleman called Kishore Kunal. He was officer on special duty under VP Singh and Chandrasekhar, officer on special duty in charge of Ayodhya. So, he had the clout and he went to Lucknow Museum and got a photograph of the Treta Ka Thakur inscription, which has been published for the first time, which I have reproduced from his thing in my book. Now, this Treta Ka Thakur inscription is totally different from the Vishnu Hari inscription. So, the picture has been published by him and he also saw the entry record of the Lucknow Museum. The entry record of the Lucknow Museum described this Treta Ka Thakur inscription, which was very different from the Vishnu Hari inscription. So, one would imagine that this kind of exposure would embarrass the left historians, but you know, their strategy is that if something does not suit you, you ignore it. So, they have just not taken cognizance of this inscription, which shows how they were deceiving the country